We just got through watching Raw. Now, here's Hardcore Wrestling Radio's Raw Reaction. Hello, everyone. I'm your hardcore host, Rick Head. And as always, I got the hardcore crew with me first. He's the son of a bitch, Andy. Andy, what's up?
Hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
And then we have a special guest over from WGS TV. He's my good friend, the Wrestler Gamer, Billy Boudreaux. What's up, Billy?
After hearing all the oversharing Andy has done tonight, I need therapy.
I think you needed therapy a long time ago, but that's beside the point. And then we have the incomparable Lance Moss. He's over at youtube.com/Lance Moss TV. Lance, what's shaking?
Well, Billy, ain't that anytime you hang around us, you need therapy?
That is the correct answer.
Should put him in the silent by now. All right, well, let's get to it. Not a bad Raw overall. There were a few good highlights. Seth Rollins pretty much calls out that he wants Triple H, but he has to go through Kevin Owens. This implies to me that they're setting up a Rollins versus Triple H match at WrestleMania. Billy, your thoughts?
Oh, hands down, I think we called it like months ago that they were going to be setting up something like this.
Yeah. Now, they had Rich Swann defeated Javari, and...
Correction. Rich Swann defeated T.J. Perkins. Jack Gallagher defeated Arya Davari.
Oh, thank you for correcting me. Sorry about that, guys. Worst match of the night was Mark Henry, where he squashes Titus, and then the Jericho Owens friendship over. It seems to be a little bit dragged out. What do you think, Andy?
They're obviously going to come to some head where they're going to have a match, but I just don't think they need it, to be honest. I think Chris Jericho's done his job of pushing him, giving him a bit of a push, and I don't really think it needs to end in a match that we don't really want to see, because I don't think it will be an entertaining match.
I think one match would be fine, but obviously they'll probably stretch out to 2 or 3 matches. But let's get on to the main segment. Throughout the whole show, Charlotte said that she wanted to, ask her father forgiveness. She comes out into the ring, and in short, makes this huge, humble speech. I even for a second was buying it. Then once Rick got in the ring, she smiled. You knew it was going to go south. In short, she pretty much bitch slaps Flair. Sasha comes down, and she pretty much just demolishes Sasha, and pretty much walks away. Lance, what do you think of that whole debacle?
Well, I saw it coming, but I gotta say, in the WWE, the only person with a better slap than Charlotte is Stephanie, because she looked like she kind of rocks Ric Flair just a little bit with that one. But,
yeah.
Damn.
Well, Rick probably told her to put some mustard on it.
But the thing is, with the WWE, she has a match with Miss Banks and gets her arse handed to her. Then Monday Night Raw comes on and she kicks her ass. What's all that about?
That's WWE logic.
Just makes the WWE champion look like a joke again.
Well, I'm guessing that means they could probably have a match over at Roadblock.
If you didn't see during the night, Sasha Banks did challenge Charlotte to an Iron Man match.
Yeah, that's probably going to take place over at Roadblock. I'm sure it hasn't been officially announced yet, but it'll probably by early tomorrow or tonight.
She'll probably have Ric Flair in her corner.
Yeah, I think the whole Ric Flair story, it wasn't needed. There was no point for it.
He needs his appearance money on the television. He's like he's rubbing Triple H's ball sack to get some appearance money so he can pay his debts off.
To be honest with you, but that's beside the point.
So he can get his payoff, because he's in that much debt apparently. Even still, I don't know how much debt that guy must have, but
he's had a lot of ex-wives. That's a lot of alimony.
Well,
and bad investment deals.
Overall, guys, it was probably about a 3 out of 5 show. There were a couple of matches that just was nothing as special. The squash match between Henry and Titus, that was the worst one. And
break out the shovel.
Yeah, pretty much.
You forgot the best part.
What's that?
In the hotel room.
Oh yes, that was actually the funniest part of the night.
Yes.
It's probably the best part for me. Seeing
Yeah.
those sexy thighs and those bazongas.
Well, since we're on it, yeah.
And then there's Lana.
What would you say the best match of the night was?
That one. Honestly, and it wasn't even a scheduled match.
Well, I have to give kudos to the cruiserweight match. That was an exceptional one. Billy, your thoughts and ratings?
Well, I really like the idea of the debut of the extraordinary gentleman, Jack Gallagher. I saw him last week on 205 Live against Arya Daivari. And let me just say this, Gallagher is an amazing cruiserweight talent, and I'm glad WWE picked him up. And to see him on Monday Night Raw after his fantastic match on 205 Live, it just gives you another reason to watch 205 Live. I'll be honest with you. I also like Rich Swann and TJ Perkins, too. It was a great match. Can somebody please explain to me the dab move that TJ Perkins does? I have no idea what that's about. But as far as I'm concerned, I'd say decent Raw, 3 out of 5.
All right, and Lance, over to you.
Yeah, about 3 out of 5. Best part of the show was definitely Lady in Red.
Swing.
And I don't mean Eva Marie. But
I heard she ain't right. I heard she ain't red anymore.
And I agree with Lance. The only thing I disagree with Billy on the Gallagher match, to me, it should be shot in black and white because it's like watching a 1930s fucking wrestler with his little moustache.
Worst match has to be the Texas Tumble or whatever the hell they called that. But it ended in just the right amount of time for that match. Give it about 5 seconds and end it.
Yeah, WWE Creative. If you want some wrestling creative storylines, get in touch, please.
Yeah.
And with that, that wraps up this edition of Hardcore Wrestling Radio's Raw Reaction. I'm your hardcore host, Rick Head, and I want to thank the crew for coming on board. If you want to follow us, we'll always have a chat group, and that's over to Facebook, HWR chat room in the group section. And if you want to check out all these podcasts and much more tribute videos, check us up over at youtube.com/HWR show. And again, I want to thank my good friend, Billy Boudreaux, for coming in. He's your wrestling gamer. Billy, what do you got going on?
Tomorrow I'm going to be debuting the start of a brand new playthrough of a game called Mega Dimension Neptuna V2. If you guys want to check out, it's an anime / visual novel / RPG game. And I got to say, from what I've played of it so far, it's really in-depth. You know, it's more than it looks. So be sure you check that out. It's coming up tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time on youtube.com/WrestleGamer.
And Lance, you're over in Google Hangouts every Wednesday night. Tell people about it.
Well, it's usually me and a bunch of my friends. Hell, the hardcore crew shows up from time to time. And, well, it's all of my friends pretty much show up every Wednesday night, and we just shoot the shit for 2-3 hours.
And troll bash.
And that's what Andy does in there.
Hi, Steve.
And so, Andy, the son of a bitch, what do you got going on?
Investigation this Friday. Seem to be doing a lot of investigation, and I hate doing Friday investigations because it throws me weekend out with always doing them on a Saturday. We've got an investigation, the last one for 2016 Friday, and you can find out what went on by going on my Facebook page, or to catch up on all the information, go to www.stokehaunted.com, and all the links are there for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere.
All right, and with that, I'm your hardcore host, Rick Head, for the hardcore crew, saying we'll see you when we see you.
This episode of HWR has been brought to you by Stokehauned's brand new product, the Ride Along Popsicle. Whenever you need to eat a pepper and you need that relief, just ride on that popsicle.